Procrastination. You want to stop, but you can't. In fact, wanting to stop seems to make it worse. In fact, the more you try not to procrastinate, the more you seem to put things off. Again. Wouldn't it be nice to overcome all of this? So today's video looks at how procrastination is actually part of our fight or flight response. And I'm going to let you know exactly what you can do about this. Most of the work I do around procrastination is with the writers and creative entrepreneurs that are on my program, and I'm helping them rewire their brains. So it may be that they are putting off working on a novel or updating their website or starting a new blog post, but really we can procrastinate over almost anything. If you like the idea of rewiring your brain to stop yourself from procrastinating and really rewiring your brain so that you can create new excellent habits, then you might want to subscribe to this channel, as you're going to find loads of content on this subject matter to ensure that you achieve your creative dreams. Now, maybe you've never heard procrastination referred to as part of our flight or fight. What do I mean by that? Well, we're wired to respond to threats in certain ways. If we sense danger, we will either automatically run, freeze, or prepare to fight. In most cases, the thing that we're putting off, say working on a piece of writing, has acquired threat status in our mind. It might be that we're dreading what someone might think of our work. Will it be good enough? Will it be rejected? Perhaps we feel bad because we wish we were as good as other creatives. Or we may be saying to ourselves that we'll never get published or achieve success. And this voice in our head brings on low or dark feelings. Meanwhile, our body is experiencing all of this. We have the thought of the task at hand accompanied by feelings of dread or fear or unwillingness. And so the task at hand gets understood in our mind as a threat. Perhaps you procrastinate, for example, whenever you think about updating your website because you feel tired. So this is an example of a freeze response, in the same way that when an animal senses or perceives or sees a threat, it freezes, or in fact, it pretends to be dead. Or maybe instead of updating your website or doing a new batch of blog posts, you've got loads of different browsers open on your internet, and you're shopping online, you're emailing friends, you're looking on your phone. So this would be an example of the fight response, where you're engaging in loads of different tasks, loads of different activities, and you're using up that energy because of a dread of what's going to happen. Or it might be that your laptop is sitting unopened on your desk. You know that you need to respond to all those emails, but you keep walking around your desk, often trying not to even look at your laptop, going into other rooms and doing things like making coffee, snacks, jumping on calls with colleagues. This would be the flight response. You're trying to be anywhere other than where the source of work is, running from the threat. So how do we change all of this? Okay, so the first thing to understand is that this is not a do once and fix all. If you're willing to overcome procrastination, you have to put the work in. The first thing to do is to start to reset the way that you're seeing the task at hand in your mind, so that you no longer see it as a threat. So what this involves is beginning to reprogram your mind. And a really simple place to start is to begin to see the task at hand in your mind and to feel differently about it. That way you're showing your brain how you want to be feeling about the task at hand. And as I said, it takes daily practice, and you need to be really vigilant. You need to make sure that every time you think about this task, you are feeling differently. You're feeling safe about it. You're feeling enjoying about it. Please understand that the brain and body are sensitive. I might be working with a client on this, and they say that they're imagining the task done. But as I hear them describe this, I can tell they haven't imagined it in the necessary detail. You've heard the phrase, you have to see it to believe it, right? Say I'm working with a client who really wants to get published, but they're procrastinating on writing their novel. And so they say to me, yeah, I'm seeing it in my mind, I'm seeing myself getting published. And I ask them, how do you know? And they say, well, because I'm seeing myself getting published. That's not enough, because the image and the visualization isn't in enough detail for their mind to believe it. We drill down to who the publisher is, whether they're holding a paperback or a hardback copy of their book in their hand, and the image on the book, and the amount of money they see on their bank statement as the first advance on the book. Detail after detail. And with each one, there has to be an accompanying positive emotion in the body, a feeling of safety, to keep retraining yourself that this task is a friend. This is something you want to move towards, not run from, play dead from, or fight. Like I said, it takes practice. But here's the thing. If you think about the time that you are currently spending procrastinating, why not spend that time putting all of the practice in to teach you that all of the dreams that you want to achieve, all of those tasks at hand, are actually a friend that you want to run towards? And if you want to go deeper into this to really figure out how to create that dream life, that dream career, then why not check out my free masterclass? It's going to teach you everything that you need to get you going on creating a life, creating an income, having an impact, essentially being able to create, live and earn just the way that you want. It's perfect if you're a writer or a creative or an entrepreneur. You'll find the link below, sign up, and we'll send you the video and you can start watching it today. And I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below, what have you learned about procrastination? What are you currently putting off? And what would you love to turn into a friend? I look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you in the next video.